Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we're going to have Jake. Jake is from Los Angeles in California in the USA. So let's see what Jake has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Jake. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
Oh my God, of course. My pleasure.
Tell me, how's your morning going so far?
My morning is excellent. I got up early. I journaled. I went to the gym. I've done a little bit of it all, so I can't complain.
That's your normal routine?
Yeah. I get up early. I make an espresso. I journal, and then I do some Duolingo and run to the gym.
Wow. So which language are you learning on Duolingo right now?
Spanish.
And so far, what's your favorite Spanish word so far?
Estantería. Estantería. Me encanta mi estantería.
I'm originally from Brazil, and you know Portuguese is very similar to Spanish, yeah?
I
Um,
dated a Brazilian. I would always say obrigado.
I see. Do you know how do we say estantaria in Portuguese? It's very
How?
simple. Estante.
Estante?
Estante. I mean, estante, but with Brazilian accent, you say estante.
Estante. I like that.
That.
Estante.
So tell me where you're from, Jake.
Well, I'm from
Yeah.
Chicago, Illinois. Really, I was born in Philly, but I lived in Chicago for my major chunk of my life, and then now I'm in Los Angeles, California.
So tell me the transaction between Philadelphia, Chicago, and now LA. Why?
How? Why? Because my parents made those decisions. um, no, because my family's all from the East Coast,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I think my dad and my mom were like, we're gonna go do our own thing because they had both extended family in like Delaware, Philly, and they moved to Wheaton, Illinois, Chicago, and then I grew up there from 6 until I went to college in University of Illinois, and then I moved to Chicago proper for 10 years. Lived in the city, and then I
And
moved to LA because work took me here.
and what do you do for work for living?
On good days, I'm an actor, sometimes comedian, sometimes writer. Lately, Lord, it just happens to you. And then, but I also work at a Mexican restaurant.
I see. And tell me, when you say how long you've been living in LA for?
I am about to hit 5 years. 5 years.
5 years.
I mean, I
Do
lost two.
you lost 2 years?
COVID.
Yes, forgot about
Life
that.
just stopped. Quarantine, I just stopped. I just walked
That-
around. But yeah,
That's
so 5 years. I'm about to hit August 2nd.
as you are there living for 5 years, in your opinion, what's the biggest misconception that people has from LA? Like that's so far in your opinion, and the opposite, what people get right?
What do people get right about LA? Uh okay, biggest misconception, the drivers are not bad drivers. They're just
Okay.
kind of clueless. I'm from
Uh-huh.
Chicago where people are like angry drivers. In LA, I think everyone's just kind of content being in their car. So traffic sucks, but it's also drivers are kind of nice. They're like, I was a bicyclist for 3 years in LA,
Right.
and I feel like I felt pretty safe. I felt pretty darn safe as a bicyclist in LA, which is shocking. Now I drive a Vespa and I still feel pretty safe. I think drivers are like polite.
Right.
What do people get right? People
Yeah.
are vain. People are pretty vain out here.
Really, I it's interesting. I had a few guests on the show, they are from New York City, other places, and they live in LA. And they kind of mention the same way as well. Um, so tell me, walk me through a little bit about your career as an actor, how everything started.
How did everything start?
Yeah.
Basically, I refused to wear a cup when I was a pitcher in Little League, and I was like, if you don't wear a cup, you can't play baseball." And I'm like, "Well, I don't want to play baseball." So then my parents were like, "Well, you have to do something." So I tried out for a local play, and then I kind of got the bug
Wow.
ever since. So yeah, I just like refused to do sports. My parents were like, "We still have to get the out of the house." Can I swear?
You can. I'm gonna put beep.
Beep. Okay. My parents were like, "You have to get the out of the house," and so I signed up for a play, and then I've just been a little addicted ever since. I think in a play I was doing, like as a kid,
Mhm.
something went wrong, like a set piece fell or something, and I had to improv, and I did that, and it was, I mean, exhilarating, and it went over really well. And then I've just kind of been addicted ever since. I did a lot of theater in Chicago. I
Mhm.
studied acting at University of Illinois and did mainly theater. I've played a lot of British drug addicts. Why?
Interesting.
Do I look British? Yo no sé. But so I play a lot of British drug addicts, and then I moved to LA, and I was like, if anyone can help me, let me know. And a friend of mine was like, I can get you an audition, and it was for a comedy sketch thing, and then I fell into comedy that way.
Wow.
So
And
it's
if
been weird.
and so right now you are more doing comedy right now.
Yes, yes. I just got done doing a showcase for CBS for their comedy. I was with these writers. I had to write 4 characters. We just had to like create a whole show, and yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy. Now I'm doing comedy.
Right. So during the journey, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your life and your career as well. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Sure.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box.
Mm.
So, this is my best friend, okay? No front open questions. I'm just going to play a song now for us to relax a bit before the first question, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Keep going, mi amor.
Okay, Jake, before we start doing the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about some reason you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Yeah.
Amazing. First question for you is, how would you describe a perfect, healthy relationship?
Parallel lines. I would say we are together and very close, and we are continuing to do what we want to do with, we're being independent together.
Like that. Tell me, how is the dating life in LA, in your opinion, in your experience? It's easy to date, it's easy to maintain a relationship?
No, everyone's up. Everyone has a lot of baggage. Um, Me included. But I mean, the beautiful thing is, no, it's not easy to date, but I think when you fall in love, it's something unconscious. And
Mhm.
maybe as much as there's chaos in the world, I do think there's poetry. And, it's not supposed to be easy.
One person should go on a date with you. What this person must have and must not have?
Um, they must not have a lot of debt.
As well.
My ex shouldn't have helped him so much. And then what they must have, um, I'll be honest, what they must have, if they want me to date them continually, a
Yep.
nice face. I'm all about the face. Give me whatever below. Just give me a nice face.
Wow. Okay, the message is out there.
That's it.
Next question. Next question for you is, what are you most passionate about?
Peace, like personal peace. I would definitely say it's something I've been working towards much more consistently, carving out time for me to, after all my fun and all my work, I just want to really make sure I feel right with my actions and with myself.
And how do you find that? How do you do that?
I definitely think it is scheduled. I schedule boredom. I think boredom is a really good breeder to look within, pause, and whether in boredom, like like schedule an evening alone. Even if I'm like, I'm gonna drink a bottle of wine alone and like think, and either I'm gonna make myself laugh, I'm gonna change my room, I'm gonna do something different. It is something like, what do I need to work on? I just like to let yourself be inspired.
Do you consider yourself to be more of a day or night person?
Definitely a day person.
Always be.
I will get up at 6 a.m. even when I'm done work at 10.
Wow, amazing. Okay, next one. Let's do it.
Oh, I heard it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be, sometimes it allows. Right, before the next question, tell me what's the best part of acting? What do you like the most about it? And the flip side, what do you find challenging?
I find challenging getting work. No, I find challenging. What's hard is you do all this prep work and it's fun. It's creative, it's incisive, and then you have to throw it all out on the moment because you just gotta like, it really is about doing all this prep and then throwing it out and being present and surprising yourself. So wait, so that's the hardest part. What's the best part?
Yeah.
Getting in touch with your humanity, having that be your paintbrush, having your enacting. It's just your humanity, which is everyone's humanity. You're just trying to touch it and give understanding and empathy, not only for your character you're playing, but also for the audience, for whatever they might be receiving, and with that shared experience.
Tell me something. Do you believe that LA it's the right place to be for actors, artists that they want to improve their career and get to another level?
I mean, depending. If you want to do theater, go to New York because that's the dream. But if you are trying to do film and TV, if you want to make maple syrup, go to Canada. You know what I mean? If you want to be on TV, the first thing you have to. We just did this showcase, and people are like, "Should I move to LA?" And these executives are like, "If you want to start getting small roles to then lead to bigger roles, you got to be in LA because they're going to cast you and be like, "Can you be here tomorrow?" And you'll be like, "No, I live in Montana," and they're not going to pay for a flight. So you got to get here to just get on the groundwork. So yeah.
And how do you find your auditions? How do you? It's through networking. It's through social media. How does it work?
I have a manager and an agent and a commercial agent, and they do that work. I did have to get headshots. You know what I mean? And then there's a website that you have to pay for. But then that has all your headshots, and your agents use that to submit you for roles.
I see. Okay. Next question is, what is your idea of a perfect day?
Ooh, a perfect day?
Yeah.
Waking up early, plenty of caffeine. I would say beach. I would definitely go to the beach, a long Vespa ride. Meeting a few strangers. I love meeting strangers. A good meat, starch, and a vegetable dinner. And I don't know, just being open. I'd like to see someplace new, a new backdrop, and then, going with the flow, however it goes.
Saying that, what's the best part of being Jake? What's the best part of being you?
I like myself. I think I can entertain myself. That's part of being me. I'm kind to myself. I think that's the best part about being me.
Amazing, very good. Next question. Let's do it. Next question, Jake. Who was your first crush and why?
Okay, like real human crush?
Yeah.
Okay, it was this guy named Ben Gustafson. And it was because it was in college, and he was this sweet burly dude. And I think we were waiting to go to like some I don't know, some group meeting, and we had gotten the wrong day. So we were waiting in the hallway for like 30 minutes before we realized that we'd gotten the wrong day. But he was so nice to me while we waited. And I just had such a little crush on him, all through college.
Wow. Did he know that or not?
He knew.
He knew?
I was definitely not his type. But man, that was not fun. Unrequited love. I don't recommend it.
And who was your first love?
My first love was Rafael Picerni. Rafael Picerni, me Brazilian boyfriend. I was head over heels. He was a Franciscan monk.
Wow.
From Brazil, who then moved to Chicago. He quit being a monk, moved to Chicago, started working for Catholic charities, and wow. I fell in love. He would cook dinner naked all the time, and he wow. would call me his little strawberry cut in half. Do you know why?
Oh my God.
He'd be like, "You're my little strawberry," and I'd be like, "Why?" And he'd be like, "You know, when you turn around and bend over, it looks like a little strawberry." I love that man.
Oh my God. Okay.
Rafael Picerni. I'm friends with him on Instagram.
Next question. Hey, Jake from Los Angeles. Next question is, if you could be a character in a movie, who that would be and why?
If I could be a character in any movie?
Yeah.
I would be Elle Woods.
Tell me why.
Legally Blonde. You know what? Because she's just got a good attitude. She's even up on my wall a little bit. I try to remember positivity. Just like positivity, can accomplish anything, guileless, and kind to everyone. And everything works out in the end, and you're funny.
Growing up, you know, who was your idol in the acting industry?
Growing up, who's my idol? I mean, like as a child, probably Tom Cruise. It's sort of embarrassing. But I remember watching, there was one night I was a kid, and I couldn't sleep. I was in the basement, and we had VHSs. I don't know if young people remember the VHSs, but there was one that had like all this military people on it with like hats. It was called A Few Good Men. And I was like, this looks so boring. I will definitely fall asleep. And I put it in, and that movie ruled. It was so good. I stayed up till like 4 a.m. because I was like, I thought I'd fall asleep, and this movie was so good. Everyone was good, and Tom Cruise was really good in it.
You still like him?
Yes. Personally, I like right now, who I want to be now is like Laurie Metcalf.
I like Tom Cruise as well. I think he's been in some good movies for sure. His career is like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's a real actor. You know what I mean? He definitely is committed to being a movie star, but he has always been an actor through that whole thing. What was it? What was that movie when he was it was, I won't say what his character always said. Magnolia. He's so good at Magnolia.
Okay. Ready for another one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I like this dancing.
For the next question, tell me how was growing up as a gay boy, in your opinion?
In your 90s?
Experience. Yeah.
I mean, I don't recommend it to anybody. I was blessed because there's a perk when you're flaming gay, when it's so obvious the whole time and you can't really hide. That's a blessing and a curse. Mm-hmm. I couldn't be anything but me, so but I don't know. I feel like sometimes my generation, us as growing up gay men, we stall our childhood for so long that suddenly when we're able to come out and be a little more free, you kind of live your dream childhood as an adult, But I'm happy. I don't regret anything.
Did you ever
get to do it now?
Did you ever came out to your family?
I did. I came out pretty late. My mom passed away before I could really come out to her properly. But I mean,
Right.
she caught me a few times looking at the stuff I should not look at. So I mean, I don't think she would have been surprised. But I did. I came out to. I have three brothers. I came out to my oldest one in a fight. I came out to my second one at a gay bar. I came out to my dad very appropriately, and then I forgot to come out to the fourth one.
Why?
I don't know. I came out to my dad and I was like, that was hard. And then at Christmas, I was like talking about my ex, Philip, and my little brother was like, I was like, I forgot to tell you I'm gay.
Oh,
He figured it out.
and
Again,
all of them they live in LA as well or not?
they do not live in LA now.
No.
No, but they all live in Chicago and now they're all spread out. But they were all totally supportive and amazing. So
Cool.
like it was easy. You know what I mean?
Next question is, what makes you the happiest?
Cheese.
Any kind of cheese?
Me gusta mucho queso.
There we go.
I love extra sharp white cheddar cheese with like cherries. That's bomb. Or brie. Yeah,
Do
that
you
cheese. What makes me happy? Cheese. Or theater. I do love a good play.
Which one was the last play that you saw?
I saw a fringe play, a new work, one act. That was kind of edgy, but I am going to go see this week, Thursday. I'm going to go see The Mountaintop because my friend is playing Martin Luther King Jr. And I can't wait.
And saying that, Jake, in LA, there are a lot of a lot of plays. Like quite often, you find a lot of things like happening as well, or just more for TV and movies.
You know, theater is not the draw in LA. You know
Mm-hmm.
what it is comedy, live comedy. If you really want something live comedy is really rich here in LA. But like theater, it can be a little hard. There's really only there's only one is closing. The Center Theater Group, I believe, is closing its doors. But we have Geffen Theater, which is always putting up amazing works all the time, which is where I'm going to go see The Mountaintop. So I try to reserve for them. Otherwise, the Fringe is really cool. We have the Hollywood Fringe, which is just real edgy, new work, messy, figuring it out.
And do you see yourself living in LA for a long while?
I do. I do. I I mean it's so much nicer than Chicago. I mean winters. I mean weather, you know what I mean? I am like take me to the beach. But LA, I have a good group here of very good friends and a foundation and the work is here and this is where I want to be.
Amazing. Okay, I have three questions left for you. Okay,
Oh my
let's do it.
God.
Next question is, what gives you butterflies?
What gives me butterflies? When people like if you're on a date, you know what I mean, and you're like having a Negroni or something, and then everyone starts getting kind of real. Like if they start talking about their own mortality, or I like it when people kind of get real. Like maybe if they have a dead parent, like my mother has passed, so I like it when you can relate on a very fundamental, authentic, honest self. That gets me really excited.
And is this to go on a date in LA?
Nope, it's terrible. Don't date in LA. My ex lived in Long Beach. That was
Wow.
far. Dating in LA is as bad as everyone says.
But why is that? Do you think it's because there are so many gay people, the gay community is quite big? What do you think is that?
I think there are a few gay communities in LA. There's a WeHo gay community, which
Hmm.
is a different than the East Side gay community, which is a little more relaxed. But
Mm-hmm.
overall, LA has a problem of the grass is always greener. You know what I mean? People are on a date and are like, could I be doing better? Could I be dating someone? You know what I mean? And
Really?
it's not
Oh,
really fault. It's a hard city, so you're always kind of keeping your eye out for like, should I be doing better? I think people feel, whereas New York, people work really hard. people work really hard in LA, but they feel like guilty, like, could I be doing more?
I see. Wow. And for
And
you, to adjust yourself to the city, it took a while for you to get to understand that vibe there, or you caught straight away?
you can get it straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you get it straight away. It is definitely LA has a lot of great things about it, and it is not dating people in LA is not one of them. Plus, it's expensive.
Wow. Okay, 2 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next question, let's play a game now. Let's pretend that you have the biggest budget in the world, where you're gonna put together like a play or a movie or a scene that you can choose anyone to be your dad, anyone to be your mom, anyone to be your romantic partner, and also you can pay any director to get everything together. So tell me who those people would be.
Like, so to play me in a movie?
No, to play your mom, your dad, your romantic partner, and the director, to put all together.
Okay, director would be Sofia Coppola.
Okay.
She's like got a vibe for ladies, like beautiful image. Who would I cast as my mom? Susan Sarandon. My dad would be I'm kind of going like who they're kind of like versus like, I guess, dream scenario. But Susan Sarandon, I would definitely have my dad. Oh my God, what's his name from Say Anything? I'm blanking. Oh my God, what's his name? Tu sabes?
No.
What's his name? Nick, not Nick Cage. I forget. But who would play my romantic partner? I don't want to cast a straight boy because that's boring.
Okay.
So I would probably do. There's a good comedian right now, Matteo Lane. He could be my boyfriend. He's a hot Italian man who sings opera. He's a great comedian. You should follow him. Yeah. My dad, I'm trying to think. Christopher Walken. My dad would be Christopher Walken.
Okay. Next question for you is, what's the biggest difference between you and your best friend?
Biggest difference between me and my best friends is I recover by being alone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think a lot of my friends like to recover by being together in quality time, and I do recover with alone time, peaceful time, long walks.
And what's the biggest similarity?
Biggest similarity between me and my best friends is definitely that I think when we start a conversation, we have no agenda of where it should go. We are so open about riding the wave of however it may be and being wrong. We love being wrong. We love being surprised. And we don't have any end goal. When we hang out, it really is just like what synapses are firing.
Easy. Ready for the last question?
Oh my God, let's do it.
Let's do it. Last one. But before the last question, tell me, as you mentioned before about, you play a lot of British actors, yeah?
Yeah.
I would like to answer the last question, yeah? On your best British accent. Is that okay?
Oh my God, it's been a minute. Yeah. Okay. Oh no.
Okay.
2 years, but yeah, okay.
Last question for you is, what's something that you always wanted to do, but you're scared of?
Something I always wanted. I can't do this in a British accent. I would need to look at my notes for Yorkshire. Yorkshire. Let me think. What? I don't even know. I can't do it. But let's see. Love come much lucky. That's what I would do to get into my Yorkshire accent. I did a lot of British plays. That was a few years ago. Okay, but what would I do? What was the question?
What? You got confused. Okay. It's what is something you always wanted to do, but you're scared of?
Move to Paris.
Why?
Why? Because wouldn't it be just fun to like move to a totally different country and start? If I didn't love what I love to do, if I didn't want to be an actor, I would just like love to move anywhere and start like completely new, know no one, just call my friends and be like, I love you, I have to go start a whole new.
Okay. Right, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay? So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game. Let's start with money.
Need it.
Family.
Love them.
How about sex?
All the time.
Ooh. Love.
Love? Time out.
Life.
Joy.
Politics.
Break.
Religion.
Ew?
Fear.
Fun.
Friendship.
Love it.
Desire.
Ooh, sexy.
Ooh. Regrets.
None.
Success.
All the time.
Wish.
Constantly.
Happiness.
Daily.
One word for Los Angeles.
Sunny.
One word for USA.
Conflicted.
And the last one now, acting. One word.
Acting. Ineffable.
Amazing. Let's pretend I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee and I'm going to ask your best friend. Define Jake in one positive word and one negative word only. What your best friend would say?
Enthusiastic. And one negative word? Flighty.
All right. Let's play now Jake and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. But before that, let's play the music one more time. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, please.
But before you ask him the question, as you mentioned at the beginning of the interview, that, you know, you write your journal, yeah?
Yeah, every day.
Every day? And since when you started?
Since
Wow.
when?
Yeah.
I write it every day.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have all of these are my journals right here. These are all the past.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow.
You know, it really is since college. Since, you know what? Since that first crush, Ben Gustafson. I was crushing so hard and it was so unrequited. I was like, I just need to get it out. So I started journaling. I would like journal every other day then. And then I never did the art. Well, I just recently did the artist way, but back in the day, I'm sure some people have heard of the artist way, and you're supposed to do morning pages, which you write 3 pages, stream of consciousness. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna journal every day, every morning. I wake up first thing.
Wow.
For years. God.
Can you share something about your journal, something that you could share, something there that you could, you know, say to the world right now?
Well, I share about my journal. Yeah, I think it's searingly candid, and it takes all the mess in your brain and puts it outside, and it makes everything seem smaller.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, you can ask me a question now.
Are you single?
Oh wow.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
I am single right now. Yes, I am single.
Are you okay about it?
I'm okay, actually. Do you know the funny thing? Actually, no, I'm not single. I lied. I'm in a relationship right now for the last 2 years and a half. And my partner is called William the Magic Box.
Yeah, that's a good partner. Are we having a threesome then?
Why not? Why not?
With
Once you go
Magic
to
Box?
LA, you should come to London. You should find a way.
Well, so single, are you dating or are you having fun with just the Magic Box?
No, right now, I'm not dating. I'm Scorpio. Scorpio, we are very, how can I say that? We love our own company, which can be a problem as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But the thing is, for me, always been very naturally, very true to my feelings. For example, nothing wrong about that. For example, some people, sometimes they need to be with someone to be happy or to be feel. You know what I mean? It's normal. It's not like a big deal. It's not wrong. But personally, for me, I think for me to if I have a connection, like a natural connection with someone, I would go for it. Yeah. But if I don't feel it, it doesn't come naturally. I just don't. This doesn't happen. It's not like a need for me to be with someone. Yeah. It comes along. I feel happy and I give myself a lot, I get into it. But if not, it's fine as well. So I always been very naturally never looking for a relationship, All my past relationship, it happened like so natural, very natural, my past relationships. And of course, sometimes I go to bed thinking, oh, it would be nice to have someone right now to cuddle or to...
Yeah, cuddling's the best part.
To talk a little bit or to wake up together or to go to bed together. Sometimes I have those moments as well. But at the same time as well, it's not like a need. It's just like a feeling, a natural feeling that sometimes it comes to go like, oh, I wish I had someone right now with me. You know what I mean? Those feelings. But it's not like, oh, I need to be with someone. So yeah, that's, so let's see. Sometimes I go think, my goodness, what my next boyfriend is doing right now, right this moment. Sometimes I keep thinking, what he's doing right now? Maybe he could be in another country, he could be close to me, he could be traveling right now, he could be next door, I don't know. But sometimes I keep thinking what he's doing right now. Yeah Anyway,
yeah, I get it. Yeah, keep it. I like it when it's unconscious. I don't want to plan it.
Yeah, I think the most you look for, you never find the right one. I think you just need to relax about it, let it come. Put yourself out there. No, don't close yourself. Put yourself out there and see how you feel. Be true to your feelings. I think that's the best.
And for cuddling, I have 2 teddy bears whenever I need.
Oh.
So I'll just hold them.
Amazing. Did you like the interview, Jake?
I did. I like it. You're also so well moisturized too. That was my next question.
Am I? I think it's the warm Milan. It's so warm Milan right now. I have no idea. Literally. I'm literally melting.
Oh, maybe looks good. Glowing.
Thanks so much for being sweet and kind and to set my invitation. And before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by in Spanish.
In Spanish? Vive, tú necesitas vivir divertida.
Amazing. That's great, actually.
That's okay. I'm on day 85 on Duolingo, so it's okay.
So tell now in English for people to understand.
You need to have fun in life. You need to make life a little fun. Take the bad, but also make sure you take the good.
Absolutely. Muchas gracias.
Yeah, de nada.
Thanks so much and keep in touch. It was a pleasure.
Yes. Okay? Hit me up. That was a joy. Thank you.
Bye, Jake.
Bye.
Bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why do you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.